better at the fix and flip aspect. Probably like to get a couple more. Well, get a couple short-term rentals and maybe do a fix and flip this year. I mean, to me, hearing that out, like, it's a really good strategy. I mean, it's a really good idea. At the same time, I don't think it'd be a lot of money. But maybe, that's not your motivation right now, right? Because you're probably going to have, some good set of money coming in from your retirement. And, but probably with your extra short-term rentals, maybe you'll start making like $1,000 to $2,000 every single month, back. And let's say you do a fix and flip. Let's say you make 20 grand. I mean, it could be really awesome. I mean, you could probably make off of that strategy. You could probably make an extra 30 grand, maybe 35 grand next year. And this is what's cool about the possibility of me and you doing business together. Is that with a lot of luck and God's mercy, and for other factors that I don't know exactly what happened, but luckily my wife and I haven't lost our shirt in this business. We've had a lot of losses and we've struggled a ton, but at the same time, we've been able to make decisions enough, at least maybe make a little bit of profit, stay afloat, and maybe make a lot of profit. But that's where the financing part, that's kind of what I got good at. So what we could do is, that way you don't have to risk your capital. That way, we structure it so that we get other people, so that we share the responsibility and we share the risk of it all. And we're able to capitalize on it. Or maybe have someone else, let's have these lenders, let's have banks, let's have private lenders help us with absorbing the costs of it all, Because something happens when you do that. Some people don't care about borrowing money and they'll just squander it, they'll lose it, and they don't care if they don't pay it back. But that's not me, and I don't think that's you. So even sometimes when we use our own money, we're like, nah, but it's our own money. If it doesn't produce as much, pues it's okay. But if you have other people's on the line, you're like, man, this fix and flip better come out right. Now you feel more responsibility. You're on it more, and that's really what's cool about it. And these people that loan the money for the deal, now they're making a percentage on their money. Instead of them making a smaller percent on a CD or on other investment vehicles, they can secure it and back it by real estate. I don't want to persuade you on anything else, but what I'm thinking is, like, if we're going to do short-term rentals, let's go out and let's do 10 of them. Or if we're going to go out and do a fix and flip, let's go out and do a big commercial fix and flip, or a big, apartment complexes. Let's do apartment complexes, because worst case scenario, the apartment complex, when you sell the apartment complex, you need to have at least, the person that's buying that apartment complex wants that cash flow. And worst case scenario, if you don't sell it, who cares? You're like, man, I'm keeping it, I'm making cash flow. But when you're doing a single family home, that's one of the stresses where you're holding that note and making those payments, and there's no income. You can't rent it out because a family doesn't want to rent it out, but that's just my desires, because I kind of understand rentals, and that's really what I've done more than fix and flips. where I'm like the rentals would be nice, because if we could learn how to do these deals and do them better, like fix and flips and buy our own multifamily residential real estates and maybe commercial real estate and get those leased out. That could be a phenomenal opportunity. And if you fix and flip one of those, man, let's make sure that we're making 50 grand, we're making 100 grand, we're making 150 grand on these. And now you start focusing on that, and you could be involved in these flips, but we could get someone with a little more experience to come in. You shadow that person. Let's do a couple apartment complexes, fix and flips, and be able to do that. Now we're making a little more capital. We're getting really good units, and then getting a system involved so that we can have money coming in predictably. And then with that money, we have the right people doing the work, doing the management, and doing everything else. And that's where, hey David, what do we do? And we're making, we're each making, I'm making 20 grand, I'm making 20 grand a month off of our businesses. You're making 10 grand a month on top of all your retirement and everything else. Let's just go out and give back. Let's do some positive foundations. Let's go out and teach people how to get out of the rat race. Or, now it's like you could do fix and flips just for fun. Like, man, I don't care. I don't need to make money on it. Like, let me just go out and get something fun to do. Let me do a single family, just for fun. Just to do something, just to be able to hire the guys, just to be able to have the crew working. But now we're all set, and we're doing what we really want to do, and not having to worry about money all that much. Sure, let's get you those 2 listings, and let's get a fix and flip going, and whatever happens, we'll play it by ear. But I'm thinking that I think we're created for more. I think we're created to be able to organize and structure better ways of giving back. I really want to set up next year so that I could comfortably, and we can comfortably give back in a big way. Be able to see some people, some families smile,